Mom.
No, do download for me.
The specific purpose of this speech is that my audience will agree that high school students need more real-world experiences taught in their schools. Central idea, approximately 750,000 teenage women between the ages of 15 and 19 will become pregnant this year. Real-life experience in combination with abstinence and contraception teaching will decrease this number and the overwhelming ripple effects of the aftermath of teen pregnancy. Picture this. You're a 15-year-old girl and you just took a pregnancy test. It came back positive. You look at it again and again, not believing your eyes. Now what are you going to do? How did you let yourself get to this point? What made you think that you were ready for this? When this happened to my best friend in my sophomore year of high school, I couldn't imagine the fear she was feeling. I couldn't imagine it because we'd never truly seen the effects of teen pregnancy in anyone's life. We had been through health class and we were taught the basics of how our bodies work and what makes a girl's body physically able to conceive a child. But we had never been shown the effects in real life of being a teenage mother. Over the years, I've seen teenage mother after teenage mother go through an unplanned pregnancy, giving birth, giving the baby up for adoption, and having an abortion. I have seen the outcomes of all of these choices. But what if? What if someone had taken these girls at a younger age and had given them the real experience of becoming pregnant in their teens? Today, I would like to inform you about the benefits of exposing young teens to the real world of teenage parenting and its lifelong effects. According to the National Campaign to Prevent Teenage Pregnancy, approximately 750,000 teenagers will become pregnant this year, and 25 of the active teens will contract an STD. This means, if broken down by state, on average, 15,000 teenage girls per state will experience an unplanned pregnancy. Breaking this number down even farther, there are 2,745 high schools in Indiana. This would be an average of 5.5 girls per high school per year getting pregnant. Now that you know the numbers of teen pregnancy, let's look closer at the effects on a teenager's life. Being proactive with education is the best way to approach teen pregnancy. Studies have shown that since contraception has started being taught in the classroom along with abstinence, the number of teen pregnancies has decreased nationwide. What if we added something else to the curriculum as well? What if we added real-world experiences? What if we have our teenagers volunteer in a shelter for teenage mothers? What if part of the requirements for progressing to the next grade level was serving volunteer hours in a hospice unit for AIDS patients? Do you think that the next time a student is considering becoming active that they might think twice? We need to teach our children about abstinence, birth control options, and how to use them correctly. The days of our sons just having birth control in his wallet and saying just in case to him need to be over. As difficult of an issue as this is to face with our children, we need to be aware that by the time our children reach their senior year in high school, 63.1% of them are active. Of that 63.1%, 1 in 4 will contract an STD. If you and 3 of your friends are all active, at least one of you will contract a life-altering STD. We can preach about abstinence and the amazing benefits, but if 2/3 of our children are going to have sex while in high school, shouldn't we as parents teach them how to protect themselves? Would you hand your 16-year-old son a gun for the first time and tell him to use it for protection, but not show him how to use it? We need to show our children the lifelong effects will be of choosing to protect themselves from disease and pregnancy. While doing research for this speech, I came across a wonderful project called the Maze of Life. This project was started to be able to physically show teens the differences in being a teen parent versus not being a teen parent. I would like to share with you some of the interesting lessons that are being taught through the Maze of Life. Sex is used to sell nearly everything. Our children are exposed to more sex on TV, radio, and the internet now than ever before. According to what they see and hear, sex is used to sell products. It is used to make you cool, desirable, and popular. According to what they see and hear, our children need to see the other side of this picture. The challenge of finishing high school, the exhaustion that goes along with getting up with the baby all night, the struggle of a sick child, and the major depression that oftentimes goes along with giving birth and the subsequent caring for that child. By repeatedly showing our teens this environment, our children get to see, hear, and feel the struggle. They don't just get to see the romance of having a baby that's shown on television. I strongly agree with the majority of parents that think abstinence is the best choice for teenagers. Sex should not be experienced until you are truly ready and in a committed relationship. The reality, though, is that many of our teens do think that they are ready. They do think that they are in a lifelong relationship. Therefore, we must protect them. Our children need to be shown the pictures of STDs. Although often graphic, these pictures are going to show them the true look of what they could be exposing themselves to. They need to be taught which diseases can be cured and which ones cannot. They need to be taught the lifelong effects will be with them and their future partners. Let's look at some of the financial burdens of teenage pregnancy. As taxpayers, we contribute so many of our tax dollars to paying for all of the teenagers who become pregnant. According to the National Campaign to Prevent Teen Pregnancy, the average yearly cost associated with a child born to a mother aged 17 and under will be $5,510. That becomes $9.1 billion per year that is used to care for teen mothers and their babies. Look at what that money could do if we were more proactive in teaching sex education. The money could be used towards finding agencies for our teens to volunteer their time. That money could be used towards scholarships for teens that complete different sex education assignments. The possibilities are endless. In conclusion, as we've seen, teen pregnancy will occur on average of 5 times each school year in every high school in our country. 1 in 4 of our sexually active teens will contract an STD. We have seen the decline in unplanned pregnancies due to the teaching of abstinence and contraception in our schools. Now let's take our children's health, safety, and lifelong happiness to the next level. Let us expand the number of programs available to our teenagers. Let us show them the real world.